know you could do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Money on the Go, where I talk about money, mindset, and my journey towards financial freedom and early retirement. I am currently behind on editing. I still have my videos from France to post, and meanwhile I am in Indiana and I still have the videos to post from this. But this is not about that. This is my spending from July 15th to July 31st. I get paid twice a month, and I like to do what is called a zero-sum budget, meaning that I try to allocate every dollar towards a job. Let's break it down. First thing first is how much I got paid. My paycheck for this time period was $3,332.52. I put $1,100 towards my down payment fund. I have a hefty down payment that I need to save for. These home lenders are asking for a lot of money, and with each paycheck I send $1,100 towards my down payment, and this was no different for this paycheck. Pretty soon that money will be going towards my mortgage, which is a scary thought to have, but you know. Next thing was $100 towards my brokerage account. $20 towards therapy. I was only able to meet with my therapist once during this time frame because one of the other weeks I was at Boulay and there was no time to meet with her, but I met with her once and that was great because she really helped me ground. I was feeling very spiraling around the topic of money and the financial decisions that I had made and having some regret towards that, but really being able to speak with her helped quell some of my fears and really made me think forward and not dwell so much on the past. I'm very happy and fortunate to be able to have my therapist. The total that I spent for my therapy was $20. The next thing was gym, $23.66. Now I actually did make it to the gym quite a few times. I have been going in the morning, every morning before work, and I've noticed a huge difference in my attitude because sometimes when I try to go after work, I'm just a grumpy pants. Yeah, because sometimes work is infuriating, and then having the energy to do things for myself afterwards, it doesn't always happen. I like to get it done in the morning, go and work out, and then I'm in a better mood and better mindset for work, and then when I'm done, I don't have to worry about that. I can focus on other things. I think I'll continue with this path. This week has been an experience because I'm not in my home routine. I did bring my workout clothes, but have I gone to the gym? No. However, I'm just, we've had early rises this week, and that's the reason why. I will get back into my routine when I get back to Arizona. The next thing was $80 on supplements, and the next after that was $100.77 on a variety of items that I needed for myself. For example, I needed to get sunscreen and some medications. The total that ended up coming for that was $100.77. The next thing was $300 towards my mom's plane ticket. My brother is getting married next month, and so I helped chip in for mom's plane ticket. The total that I spent was $300. The next thing was some stuff for my new house. I went to Ross and I got no, just kidding. These are some things that I had been wanting to buy, like a wooden spoon set and then also a few other items. I ended up buying that. The total for Ross was $30.54. And the next thing was Amazon Prime. So it was Amazon Prime Day, and there was a couple things in my cart that I've been wanting to get, and I tracked the price on it because I've been seeing people say that they'll increase the price and decrease the price of items. I've been price matching it in my Excel sheet because I'm like, I will not be got. I just won't. I'll just go somewhere else. You're not the only store. You are the number one, but you're not the only one. The total I ended up paying for Prime and all the items I wanted was $517.57. This included a duvet, one that I've been wanting for a long time that was recommended by one of my favorite influencers I like to follow for home decor. I got a duvet cover. I also got all of the picture frames for the gallery walls that I'm going to be making in my house, photos of myself. I wanted them to be uniform and matched. It was the look that I'm going for in the hallway. And then for my home office, there's different frames and different textures, but this was the frames I was getting specifically for the hallway because I will be having photos from my birthday shoot and photos from my other birthday shoot. Yeah, so it's just gonna be pictures of me in my house and people who pay bills, which is me. That is what's gonna be covering my walls. The next thing is things I got for the house with my sister, and I ended up spending $21.53 for getting things for the house for my sister and I. The next thing were some sandals. I left my sandals at somebody's house who I am no longer friends with. I needed to replace that. The total that I ended up spending for my sandals were $19.99. The next thing were dues. I had to pay dues to my chapter, state, and regional. The total that I ended up paying for dues for this new sorority year was $439. The next thing was a court case that I had to file in small claims. People are playing with me and I'd like my money back. So the total that I ended up spending for filing my small claims towards redacted number 1 was $71.80. The total that I ended up spending for my small claims against redacted number 2 was $156.80. Now I had to pay more because this person is dodging the certified mail that I'm sending to them. For certified mail, the person has to sign for it, which is wild because if you know something's coming towards you, I would assume that you just wouldn't sign it or just wouldn't answer the door. So now I had to pay for a process server to go serve them these papers, and that was the reason for the additional dollars there. But I'm gonna do it because this $156 is nothing compared to what I'm actually owed. Next thing was $80 I spent towards wax, $35 towards my haircut. I was looking wild leaving Portugal. I didn't get a haircut there at all because I wasn't trying to. I already had a lot of things I was dealing with, and I didn't want to deal with my hair being messed up. It could have been the best haircut of my life, or it could have been somewhere in between the scale, and I just was not willing to risk it. When I got back, I saw my original barber and got my hair cut for $35. The next thing was my nails. Now, I had pink nails and they were overgrown. I could not show up to Boulay with both pink nails and overgrown nails. I went and just got them redone, a simple blue, and total for that with tip was $35. The total that I spent on eating out the last 2 weeks was $85.02 because my niece was visiting and she wanted to go eat at Chick-fil-A a few times. So I just took her there. The total that I ended up spending for groceries over the last 2 weeks was $15.06. I am not as concerned as I used to be a couple years ago towards being completely debt free. I'm just going to pay off my loans in the regular time period that the government is expecting from me, which is $228.29 a month. I'm not going to pay a penny more at this time in my life because I just have other priorities to worry about, and paying off my student loans as fast as I can is not one of them. Thing was $13.01 towards my Spotify. The next thing was $16.26 towards Amazon Prime. I forgot to cancel it. It's canceled now though. As soon as I saw the charge come through, I said, damn it, you've got me. And I went in and canceled it because I don't mind waiting for my packages to come. There's nothing that I need urgently. The next thing is $20.02 towards Hulu. I'm paying for Hulu Premium because I hate ads and I love Malcolm in the Middle. That's the only show that I really watch on there. And sometimes I'll watch Sister, Living Single, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, and Snapped. Okay, I have 5 shows I watch on there that I really enjoy, so I'm paying for premium. The total is $20.02. Next thing was gas. I went to quite a few places over the last 2 weeks, and that's one of the reasons I'm very much looking forward to being in my own home, because I will be saying, come to me. The total that I ended up spending for gas was $75.41. The next thing is life insurance. I spent $29.11 towards my life insurance. And the last thing was donations. I spent $88.09 towards these organizations right here. I'm thinking about bumping this up to $100. This brings my total spent to $3,720.30. I got an additional $1,000 towards this time frame because the check finally came in from the incident that I had in my storage unit. I used some of those funds to go towards buying things for my new house and replacing the items that got destroyed when a rodent entered my unit. The total that I had this month, I'm happy to report, is a buffer. I have an additional $600 left at the end of this pay period and this check. So what will I be doing with this? Keep it in my account because I definitely will be spending a lot of money coming forward for things for the house. I have to pay for my appraisal. I have to pay for my private inspector because I will definitely be getting a second opinion and not just going with what the builder says is great with the house. So I need to pay for that out of pocket. I have to pay for the appraisal. I need to pay for the title fees, which is almost $5,000. And this money will be going towards some of that. Please let me know what questions you have down below, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
I know you could do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it.